Hello and Namaste. I am Ketan Kang from 192 Consulting. In this video, we are going to discuss about Form ISR-5. Form ISR-5 is specifically filed to apply for the transmission of shares. Now, what is transmission of shares? Whenever the original investor is deceased, then his legal heirs have to apply to the company or the RTA for getting the shares transmitted in their name. There is a difference between transfer of shares and transmission of shares. Transfer of shares is the changing of shares from one living person to another living person. Transmission of shares is the shares getting devolved on the legal heirs because the original shareholder is deceased. Transfer of shares is a voluntary act between two persons. Transmission of shares happens because of the operation of law, because the original shareholder is not alive. Once the shares are transmitted, then the person in whose name the shares are transmitted becomes the shareholder in that company. But there is a procedure, and ISR-5 is the pivotal form in this procedure. Form ISR-5 stands for the application to get the shares transferred in the name of the legal heirs. Now, if there are multiple legal heirs, then ISR-5 has to be filed by only the person who is the claimant to the shares. There are other annexures that are to be filed with the ISR-5, such as Annexure D, Annexure E, and Annexure F. There is also a no objection certificate that has to be filed by the other legal heirs, giving their no objection to the claimant, to the legal heir who is the claimant to those shares, and that has also to be filed with Form ISR-5. Before filing Form ISR-5, it is very important for the legal heir to get his KYC updated on the company's record. As discussed initially, updation of KYC will go with or has to be filed in ISR-1. So there are affidavits, there are indemnity bonds that go with Form ISR-5, and once the ISR-5 is approved by the company or the RTA on behalf of the company, then the shares get transmitted in the name of the legal heir who is the claimant to those shares after the original investor is deceased. Should you have any query regarding the filing of Form ISR-5 or any ISR forms, please feel free to connect to us by marking your comments in the comment section of this video, or you can also write an email on info@192.in. We will be all the more happy to help. This is Ketan Kang signing off for the time being. Thank you so much.